Have you encountered a problem that you open Netflix but you don't know which movie to watch? So here I compiled top 10 movies you can watch on Netflix right now. Please stay with me up the end of this video. You can go with the best movie you can watch on your Netflix. Number 10 is House. It's a drama, horror, and thriller. The movie directed by Lemmy Wicks, who directed Flight Bites in 2016 and Excel in 2009. For the first 20 minutes, his house plays like a supernatural horror and more like grounded human drama, telling the story of plight of Sudanese family seeking asylum in UK. Bo and Lia risked everything to take a nighttime boat journey to Safed, or at least the dream of Safed, away from violent conflict back at home. But an accident at the sea had them alive on British shores, grieving the loss of their daughter. After an specified time at a detention center, they are granted their own house, far from London and in a grim state of disrepair. But a house nonetheless, and one that is theirs to turn into a home. Initially, they live slowly to the fear. However, as they start to believe they are not alone. Who is with them? Please watch the movie to find the full story of this movie. Number 9. Moxie is comedy and drama, directed by Amma Paul, who directed One Country in 2019. Vivian, a seemingly shy 16 years old, has always preferred to keep her head down and fly under the radar. But when the arrival of a new student forces her to examine the unchecked behavior of her fellow student, learning rampant at her high school, Vivian realizes that she is fed up. Inspired by her mother's rebellious party, Vivian Anonymous published an underground design called Moxie to expose bars and wrongdoing in her school, and unexpected spark a movement. Now at the center of a revolution, Vivian begins to forge new friendship with other young women and allies, reached across the divide of clique and club, and learn to navigate the highs and lows of high school together. Number 8. Malcolm and Marie. It's a drama directed by Livingston. John David Washington, who played as Malcolm, and Zendaya, who played as Marie, have just returned home from the premiere of what promises to be Malcolm's breakthrough film as a director. He is on high, laughing on the ridiculousness of what critics fawn over him all night. She is tense and barely putting up with his boasting. She criticizes his hypocrisy, and he draws out of real motivation for hunger. Malcolm forgot to thank her in his speech at the premiere. Over the course of several more arguments, Marie's complicated past is revealed to have been the inspiration for his film. Yet she feels shut out of his creation on several levels. More revelation, argument, and confession over the course of the night are punctuated by moments of tenderness and apology. It is unclear whether the couple make it through the night together, or whether they should even try. Number 7. The Trial of Chicago 7. It's drama and history. The movie directed by Aaron Sorkin. The year is 1969, and 8 men are brought to trial for organizing an anti-war protest, the prayer for outside the Democratic National Convention. In the trial of the Chicago 7, the protest had been organized without the proper permit, and when the thousands of riot police are sent, they turn to blood. The defendant and the law are convinced that the charges are politically motivated and in general social upheaval of the late 1960s. There is a wide breach between the traditional bureaucracy and the growing social movement. The new Nixon's government has called the young prosecutor Richard Schkezo to take the case. Among the defendants are Sacha Baron Cohen, who played as Happy Hoffman, Jeremy Strong, who played as John Lubin, the more clear-cut Tom Hayden, the more clear-cut Lady Mine, who played as Tom Hayden, and Alex Sharp, who played as Len Davis of the Student of Democratic Society (SDS), and Black Panther Yahya Abdul-Mateen too, who played as Bob Seale. Number 6 is Ready Dotty. It's a drama. Ready Dotty, directed by Alan Dabov and written by Dabov and Pa Dixon, tells the story of Nadia, Nana Brondel and David Anastasio's souls, who go on a hiking trip to regulate the park in their marriage, but they are hunted by a killers that's road chipping away at them for some reason. Red Dot is amazing. Two parts of the movie are slasher horror in nature, and one part is emotional drama that will make one cry. And the good thing is that that's one part will make you rethink everything that you fought for those two other parts. It's not that some kick-ass storytelling. If you're wondering why I have cut it 0.5, it's because the red dot wasn't used as much as wanted it to, and because there were moments where the plot's armor became too thick in order to save the couple from hypothermia and bleeding. That apart from those two issues, the movie is pitch fucking perfect. If you are looking for total thriller which will make you clench your teeth, fists and eyes, this is it. Number 5. Below Zero. It's action and thriller. Director Luis Quiles. Below Zero is a Spanish thriller about National Police Corps officer in Spain. They must travel a large vehicle moving 6 dangerous inmates to another prison. The problem is they must leave during the dead of night and very cold outside. There are a lot of seem to be someone of the transport van. Are they a friend, boss or neither? Who can Matt trust you? The film has fun playing with different genres and their convention and expectation. And there is plenty of fun, tension, thrills, mystery and violence. Expect a fair amount of gore, death, guns, gunshot wounds, blood and beaten faces, body parts blown off or bashed in, car chase and crashes, drowning, impairment and man burning to death. There is also a very hard to listen to description of rape, abuse, mutilation and murder of 13-year-old girl at the end of the film. Strong language throughout include F language and so on. Number 4. The Girl on the Train. It's Indian drama and thriller directed by Libu Disgupta. The Girl on the Train is a story of troubled alcoholic who gets involved in the murder of the girl who she had known. Mila Kapoor, based in London, is happily married to Schechter. Mila takes up the case of African man who gets killed in a shootout. She then receives threats from family of the accused, Jimmy Berger. Yet, she proves in the court that Jimmy is a killer. Jimmy Berger sent to jail. The same day, Mila finds out she is pregnant. 6 months later, Mila is happy as a motherhood is something she deeply inspired for. Unfortunately, Mila and Schechter get involved in a car accident. Mila suffers from miscarriage. Her doctor tells her that she is not fit to conceive again. Mila is shattered to cope up with the loss. She resorts to drinking. She drinks so much she would get violent and suffer from backup. And then, the next day, she would not remember a thing. During her drunken spell, Mila ends up assaulting Schechter and assaulting this. During her drunken spell, Mila ends up assaulting Schechter and also insulting his boss, due to which Schechter is fired. Schechter finally divorces Mila. Mila lost her job as well, with else to do in life. She begins to travel in train from London to its suburb and back. On the way, she closed the place. Please find out what's going on to the Mila during this travel. Now we are remaining with number 3, 2 and 1. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video and comment below for any other movie recommendation. There is also other movie that you can watch outside the Netflix. There is Newton, The Father, Coming to America 2, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Queen of Black Magic. Now we are heading to number 3, 2 and 1. Please stay with us. Number 3, Mosul. It's a war, drama, mystery and thriller. The movie is directed by Matthew Michael Conran, who directed the blockbuster Marvel movies like Avenger Endgame. Mosul puts viewers right in the middle of the action as an Iraqi SWAT team goes on deadly mission against ISIS. US-led coalition effort to liberate Iraq city from ISIS saw thousands of civilian casualties. At the story kickoff, ISIS is leaving the Iraq city of Mosul, but there are still skirmishes between ISIS fighters and Iraq police. In the opening scene, 2 police offered dunking fire, taking cover in building while holding 2 ISIS fighters captives. Just as the police are about to run out of ammo, they hear a heavy barrage of gunfire. The Nenivan SWAT team, a group of Iraq police renowned for fighting ISIS, ambushed the attacker, saving the policeman. This scene dropped viewer inside the chaos, danger, confusion, agendas, and devastation fight over Mosul. It turned out SWAT team has one more mission to fulfill, and they want the youngest police officer they rescued to join them. What will happen? Will the officer join them? Please watch this movie. Number 2. Sentinel. It's thriller, action, and drama. Directed by Julian Leclerc. Sentinel, this is current movie of this March. Olga Kurylenko is a French soldier suffering from crippling post-traumatic stress after a war-zone traumatic. When they are in the club, her sister gets kidnapped and raped. When her sister is brutally assaulted, the police are not helping. She takes justice into her own hands to find those who are the cause of her sister being raped. Please, this is current movie and watch it. Now we are heading to the final with number 1 movie, Outside the Wire. It's thriller, action, science fiction. This movie is directed by Michael Estrom. Civil war has erupted in Eastern Europe and the United States military is right in the middle of it, but that means something different for everyone. For Lieutenant Thomas Hart, a drone pilot, the war is fought on his computer screen, removed from the messy reality of the front line. Hart makes all void of emotion. It's what he is paid to do. One day, he takes it too far and chooses to disobey a direct order, saving the lives of 38 millions while sacrificing the lives of 2, a decision not all are pleased with. But to him it was simple, pure statistical. But whether he was right or not is not the point. The point is that Harper has a problem connecting emotion with the outcome of his decision. He also has a problem for obeying orders. What is why he is being given the chance to see the result of his work up close and personal, or going to prison. He chooses the former. Now Harps finds himself in uncomfortable territory, no longer able to hide behind the screen. He is forced to go beyond the wire, into war zone in Ukraine, leading by Captain Leo. On outside, Leo looks like a normal human being, but beneath the surface, flesh and blood has been replaced by wires in the circuit. He is fourth generation piece of biotechnology, and he is the most efficient and more capable of information than most human beings, including Harp. Together, Leo and Harp head deep into war-ravaged country to recover a nuclear code before territory can get their hand on them. The job seems clear, but Harp soon begins to wonder who is the enemy really is. Who is the enemy? Really, he is immersed in the violent reality of war for the first time. This movie is very nice today.